Welcome to this third lesson in how to read and write Hebrew. Today I'm going to show you how to read and transliterate some of the vowel signs. So grab a pen and paper and off we go. The vowels in Hebrew are divided into short and long vowels. And we're going to start off by looking at the short vowels. But before we do that, I just want to explain how the vowels and consonants work together. In Hebrew, you cannot begin a syllable with a vowel. And so in order to help us remember that, I'm going to put a letter in this square. It'll be Beth, just because I like Beth. So all our syllables in this exercise begin with B. The vowels go above, below, or to the left of the letter. I've put the red square there just to guide you through, but we'll go through it without in a minute so you can see what it really looks like. So let's start off with the short vowels. And we start off with pathach. And pathach is a short, that's a bit rubbish, is a short line underneath the letter, and it is transliterated with the letter A. That's pathach. The next vowel is sirol, and this is 3 dots in an upside down triangle underneath the letter, and this vowel is transliterated with the letter E. That's sirol. The next short vowel is chirek, which is just a single dot underneath, and it's transliterated with the letter I. Chirek. The next short vowel is kibbutz, which is 3 dots in a diagonal line underneath the letter, and these are transliterated with the letter U. Kibbutz. Finally, the last short vowel is chametz chatuf, which is like a sort of stunted T underneath the letter. And you'll have gathered by now we're going through the English vowels. The last vowel is the letter O. That's chametz chatuf. Now we come to the long vowels, and the first long vowel, you'll notice straight away, is exactly the same form as chametz chatuf, only now it's called chametz. And this is a long A sound, and so we transliterate it with the letter A and a line across the top. Sometimes, though, this vowel has an extra consonant at the end of the syllable. And that consonant could be Aleph, and it would be written like that, or it could be, more commonly, Hey. And when it has an Aleph or a Hey at the end of the syllable, instead of transliterating it with a line across the A, we transliterate it with a circumflex. That's just to distinguish between whether there is an extra consonant at the end of the syllable. When Hey and Aleph do this job, they are silent. So it makes the same sound as chametz without the extra consonant. So if it looks like that, we transliterate like that. And if it looks like that or that, we transliterate it like that. Okay, that's chametz. The next long vowel is tsere, which is 2 horizontal dots underneath, and this is a long E sound. So again, it's an E with a line over the top. However, if tsere has an extra consonant at the end of it, yod, it's still pronounced the same, but we transliterate it with a circumflex. So that's without the yod and that's with the yod. Tsere. The next long vowel is chirek. Now you remember the short I sound looked like that. A long I sound is distinguished from it by having a yod afterwards. And so, as with the other letters where there's an extra consonant, instead of having a dot on the I, we have a circumflex. And that's the long I sound, chirek. The next vowel sound always has a consonant, and it has a wow with a dot in it. And this is one of those places where the wow works like a vowel. And this is shurek. And it's a U sound, a long U sound. And because it's got a consonant in it, we put a circumflex over the U. This is a vowel that always has a consonant going with it. So that's shurek. Then we come to cholem, which again is often written with a wow, and it has a dot above the wow. This is a long O sound, so with the wow, it has a circumflex, but it can be written without the wow, in which case the dot goes on the top left of the letter, and that's cholem. And if it's without the wow, it's the letter O with a straight line on it. So you'll have gathered that if there's an extra consonant involved, we use a circumflex, and if there isn't, we use a long line for the long vowels. And that's the short and long vowels. Now we're going to just write them out again quickly without the squares. Here we go. So short vowels, that's pathach, short A. Sichol, short E. Chirek, short I. Kibbutz, short U. Chametz chatuf, a short O. And the long vowels, chametz, remember it looks exactly like chametz chatuf. It's an A with a line over the top. If it has an aleph after it, or a hey, it's an aleph with a circumflex. Tsere, long E. Tsere with a yod, also long E, but with a circumflex. Chirek always has a yod, and that's a long I. Shurek, a long U. Cholem with a wow, a long O, and without the wow, like that. So those are the long and short vowels. So there you have it. Short and long vowels, how to write them and how to transliterate them. See you next time.